If you were looking for cats or dogs doing something incredibly amusing, you've landed on the wrong YouTube video. This one is going to be about my little Boss BR-800. You don't have to stick about if it's not going to be your kind of a thing, but if you are interested in kind of guitar gear stuff that you can use with your guitar, then you might find some of these things a little bit interesting. I was beginning to sound like a walking advert for the Boss BR-800, a recording studio, and I'm going to try and redress the balance a little bit by showing you some of the pitfalls and downsides to this device. Right, the first thing is that the BR-800 is billed as an 8-track recording studio, and technically it is, except that tracks 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 are always used as paired tracks for stereo input. I've tried a number of different ways of using 8 separate tracks. I was trying to record something which had 8 separate guitar parts, well actually about 5 or 6 separate guitar parts, and I couldn't find a way of recording in mono on just track 5 or just track 6. The solution I came up with was to copy 2 tracks from track 1 and 2 across to track 5 and 6. So effectively you're copying track 1 across to track 5 and track 2 across to track 6, and then it's possible to listen to those simultaneously, but you can't adjust the volume of them independently. The second thing is that the phrase trainer is nowhere near as good as the phrase trainer that was on the little micro BR. I bought this years and years and years ago, and it's reached the end of its useful life as far as I'm concerned for a variety of reasons. But the phrase trainer on this allows you to play MP3 files that you've imported into this at any percentage of the original speed. You can play them at 99% or 102% or whatever you like, which is great when you're practicing to try and be able to do a particular guitar phrase or lick or something that you want to play a little bit slower than the original recording. On here you've only got 50% or nothing. The third thing is something to watch out for. I've just recorded a guitar part on track 1, and now I'm going to record my voice just on track 2. I'm going to record it in mono, even though I'm using the inbuilt stereo condenser mics on the unit, but I want to record it in mono because I'm going to need a couple of extra tracks as well. So let's just choose input select. Now watch what happens when I move from guitar to microphone. It changes over here to stereo recording on track 1, 2, but I want that to be on track 2 as a mono recording. Now if I haven't been paying attention, the moment I start the song going and I sing, I'm going to be recording over the top of the guitar part that I just recorded. I just need to remember to switch it back to track 2. With the micro BR you can just drag MP3 files onto it from the computer and then put it into MP3 mode and play along with them. That's really quick and easy. The BR-800 can only import WAV files, WAV files. So one way in which I'd got tracks onto here that I could play along with was to export them from iTunes as WAV files and drag them onto here into the song sketch mode, and then import the file from the song sketch folder into a song that I was creating, which is a bit of a faff really. The final thing is that the inbuilt stereo condenser mics on the BR-800 are really sensitive, and they'll pick up any kind of background noise. It's not perfect, but the reason I like it so much is because it's 39 amplifiers, it's a drum kit, it's 80 special effects, it is a 8-track, well, 4 mono plus 2 stereo track recording studios that allows you to record and mix down, and it's portable and battery powered, and it replaces a room full of amplifiers and cables and pedal boards and all kinds of stuff. I think it's terrifically good. As I say, it's not perfect, but at least it doesn't occupy the complete spare room in your house.